Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. We are going to make this card using the Sending Smiles bundle. So I have used the sending stamp as well as the a card to say hello stamp, and then this flower and the center for the flower. The colors are Melon Mambo. And for the centers on this card, I used Early Espresso, but on the demo card I'm going to use Mango Melody, and you guys can decide which one you like better. So I did use a couple of the dies from the Sending Dies set. I used the Sending to cut out the word, and then I used the smaller of the two banner dies to cut out where it says a card to say hello. So I'm just going to pop those off to the side. This one is super simple to make. We've got a Melon Mambo card base, and we've got a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of basic white, and we are simply going to ink it up. So I have already, as you can see, stamped in Melon Mambo the sending and the card to say hello. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stamp the flowers all over the card just to get lots and lots of coverage, and we'll just keep stamping away, filling in the gaps, and that I will cover up with the sending. These stamps you have to not rock, but you just have to make sure that you've got the stamp all the way down and that you don't miss it and not put enough pressure on it. So let's just fill in the bottom here, all different directions. And I think I'm actually going to just put a petal or two in the top just to fill it in. So that's kind of all of the stamping done. Now with the photopolymer stamps, if you miss, you can go back over and line it up, and chances are you're going to cover it really well. But you just need to understand that you might halo it or shadow it, and you just want to be very careful when you're doing that. And again, paper has two sides, so you can always flip it over and work on the other side if you want to. I'm just going to use the center, and I'm going to put in the yellow centers. And what did I say? I was using Mango Melody. Now this isn't very bright against the Melon Mambo. I like it though, it's kind of subtle. And let's see if making it darker by stamping over it. Well, if you stamp over it, it does make it darker. So you can double stamp just to make it that little bit darker if you want to. You can probably see the difference in the color. So we'll just double stamp. So the next mini catalog is going live on July 1st. So I placed a pre-order this week so that I can start to show you some of the stamp sets that are going to be available both in Celebration and in the mini catalog, because we're going to head into 2 months of Celebration in July and August. So I love how they've split it up. So you get it January, February, and then July and August. So it's actually, you actually get an extra month of Celebration, an extra month to earn those rewards. So we have got this all set up here. I'm just going to attach it down to the card base. You can dimensionalize it if you want, or you can just flat mount it. And I am going to go ahead and flat mount this just like that. I have put dimensionals on these. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to put the word sending right over there like that. What I'm doing is I'm kind of choosing where I'd like it to go based on where the flowers are. Now you'll see that this is a different shade than the ink on this card. This ink actually matches the Melon Mambo paper, and this is a little bit darker, it is the same ink. This will dry the lighter color. So a lot of the inks are slightly darker, and they go down and they dry right away, but it seems that they need just that little bit extra time just to kind of set. So I am just going to peel the last one of those off, and then I'm just going to place it down. Again, I want to cover up that oops I made in the flower. So I'm going to pop that down like that. And then I'm going to take the actual banner greeting. It says a card to say hello. And voila. And I'm just going to pop this down over top of the G. And I'm not going to press it all the way down till I've made sure I'm straight. So there we go. And there is the card finished. Again, the ink will finish to that color. So we have the two options. We have the early espresso and we have the mango melody in the middle. And you know, I quite like both of them, but I think I would go with the mango melody. But I'd love to hear in the comments what you think. So have a play with your Sending Smiles bundle if you've got it. You could do something similar with other stamp sets as well. And let's create together again soon.